In this world, there is good and evil. But in between, there's Doki Doki Literature Club. Welcome back everyone to Doki Doki Literature Club. And I'm gonna say it outright. From here, everything will be spoiler. So, this game, as a clear warning, is best played yourself and blind. So, we're going to go out of the spoiler warning zone in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we have a huge problem. We got a big problem. So the game is super awesome, but in the scariest way. So things happened, and my first walkthrough in this game, well, some kind of this thing existed, but not in this form, but now it's gone. I am sure this will be going well in this second playthrough, because since I completely fudged up the first playthrough, they deleted my save files. But the best thing about this game is that even though it deletes the save files, and because I fucked up the first walkthrough, it deleted one of the girls completely from the game. She's gone. You can go to the game folder, you can go to the data files, you won't find whoever this girl was. This is now a freaking scary game now. This is going to be really scary, but anyways, let's move on, shall we? So, let's just say we started the second walkthrough, and I'll just go from here. So, the game started with us forcing ourselves, for some reason, to find a club, and we stumbled upon Monica, who introduced us to the literature club, and now we're in it. And so now we're doing our first activities is basically we write poems, one poem, and we hand it to everyone to show how one's talent is, the personality, and so on. Oh god. So this is the interesting part, because apparently these two here have different tastes on how a poem should be written, but I only have my own taste. So let's take a look how I would write my poem. So, as I mentioned previously, I have only written one literature thing. It was a horror story, which the teacher was impressed. Yeah, that was a long time ago. So, the horror story was apparently a depiction of my personality and what I like. So I guess I'll follow that on. So I would like to have what in this poem I say. Chocolate, disaster, scar, secretive puppy, whistle, infinite hope, melody, or skipping. Totally disaster. Email bed, pleasure kitty, frightening sugar, awesome skirt, extreme disarray. Frightening, of course. Cry play, clouds pure imagination, rose whisper agonizing, papa treasure. Let's have a agonizing theme in there. Holiday adventure, unrequited childhood candy, insight, inferno, philosophy, sunset, art. I go with adventure all day. Friends, massacre. No, but leaders for destiny gun. Here's the boop gun. Boop. Determination, incapable, anxiety, amazing, sadness, dead, vacation, starscape, wonderful, happiness, anxiety, of course. Bliss, uncanny, captive, electricity, heaven sent bunny, family, warm, bouncy twirl. Bliss, please. Let's see. Defeat, aura, entropy, feather, unrestrained, graveyard, vibrant, vivid, whirlwind, lipstick, laugh, pout, Rat, clumsy, effulgent, variance, games, vivacious. Whoopsies. Flower, grief, shame, infallible. Afterimage, socks, fireflies, forgive, fluffy, intellectual. Oh, this is tough, but grief looks like a good one. Vertigo, misery, unstable, loud, unending, fester party, lucky, sunny, atone, tears, crimson, sweet. Unending. Nibble, sensation, climax, always the climax, hopeless, uncontrollable, horror, duh, depression, and jump, bubbles, hop, and analysis, beauty, color, kawaii, oh yeah, and that word I can, out of all these words I can never pronounce, daydream, and love. Gotta find our sex poem. If only I could write those, but I might as well get out of school from that matter. Let's see, what should I put in here? Jump for jump scare? Oh well. Parfait, cheeks, broken desire, joy, ocean, star, strawberry spinning existence, headphones. Broken! Right, so the literature club has 4 members. You need 4 members to actually create a club. So Monica here, the president, needed a 4th member, and that's why she came to me apparently. And now this club is official. And here's our first club activity. Hi again, Storm. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back in the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging around. Fuck my life. Just stay calm, Storm. That is not a sign of things to come. Hey, Snurble, welcome back. God. Okay, so from the last playthrough, my route went to Yuri here, the vice president, and that's one of the reasons why one of the girls disappeared. I wonder how this will go. Thanks for keeping your promise, Storm. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. What the? Come on! It will be fun later on. God. Give me a break here. Did the game really delete one character? Or did it try to delete a piece of a game? I'm pretty sure there's something too sinister about deleting characters. The original Vengeful Vadam is there, not a fake account. Hooray! Oh god, okay. Okay, get the blood pumping normally. Oh come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see it to the end. What? This game is... what? I can't see that. Monica, get your ass out of the chat text. I can't read it. Can I read it like this? I have to go afterwards. What the? Come on, Monica, get your ass out of there. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Because manga is literature. Can I run Can my PC run Amnesia Dark Descent? I don't know, I never touched that game at all. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. What did she say then? Ah. Manga's literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Wait, why is the classroom tilted to the right a bit? Am I the only one noticing that right now? Or was it always like this? The hell? I'm sorry, Storm. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, didn't mean it like that. Oh, if you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. So, it's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you want. Just like the last walkthrough, it seems. What the hell is going on with this game? Lots of things. Lots of things. The efforts the game had to do to delete one character out of the entire game. And, well, some data is probably taken with it as well, but who knows. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled it. Okay, now the room's back to normal. I'm not joking here. Now that everyone's settled, then I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face was already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap! I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. Why does she have a line in her neck now? Come on, game, do it better. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book that you gave me, right? What the hell's up with her eye now? Game, you should not be going this far to restore data from the game. It's your fault for deleting a lot of data from the game in the first place. I just want to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped... Fuck's sake, I'm hearing the American jets flying over me right now. It's super loud, but I hope you don't pick it up, because it's shaking everything in the room. That's what happens when you keep sanctioning Russia, mates. Well, and I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is entitled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about the religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines with lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing... Wait a minute! This isn't the same book from the last playthrough, this is a completely different one! Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But I'm really into it. The book, I mean. And not the thing about the limbs. It's kind of dark, isn't it? You really made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Storm? No, it's not that. You're lying, Storm. You know you love gore the most. Well, intentional gore. Not accidental, or something like that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this story is this is the kind of story. It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange, new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil. But what the hell happened again, game? But because the world is full of horrible people, and we're all worthless anyway. Huh. This game is trying to tell me who I am, it seems. The fuck? History, give me that. Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. Fuck, what? When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't mind. I don't really think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading and giving me scary messages. At least all I can do is listen. It's a little literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading, right? Fuck this shit. Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking for at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. Wait, what? I was just... Where'd that text go? It's not there anymore. What happened there? Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here it should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh god, hopefully this picture does not corrupt out of nowhere. Just please. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after I flip to its side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face when she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you're being so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm able to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes with the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Wait, that's a different reaction from the first playthrough. I wonder what the protagonist here seems to be something. She always seems to like she wants to take your soul out. I'm pretty sure that's what the game is trying to do here. Deleting a character and all. Or maybe it wants to eat my heart. Ouch. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things as she says. And all that. That's what you were talking about? Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. Yeah, this is definitely new in the second playthrough. How it works. Don't let it get my gun. Well, again, this country doesn't allow people to have firearms because they're filthy communists. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if it's to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Or right, don't push yourself. This is different from the first playthrough. It ended normally. Now she's already starting to act this way this early. Yuri stands up and particularly rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Storm? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh no, not really. It's just that you're going to make another girl kill herself again. Just come on, Storm, stop doing that. I'm trying to run a game here. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, and it's nothing alarming. Hey, Justin, welcome back. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Should we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be for a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note on where I left off my book, then slip it back into my bag. Oh, really? I don't actually do it with her first. With Yuri. So I guess we'll start with Monica. Add Monica on the list of dead people. What list of dead people? What are you saying? The game does not say they're dead people at all. Oh, fuck's sake. These American jets are pissing me off. They're too strong and they're way too near on ground. Like, come on. Could that not break my windows or something? God, they're like miniature earthquakes in here. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Or because... Oh, I'm hearing another one coming. Why are they training at night? Are those bombers or something? The shits. It's like pitch dark outside and cloudy at its best. That's not the ideal jet weather. What the hell are they doing? Right, I want her to know that I'm putting in effort. Hi Storm, having a good time so far? Yeah. Wait, we were just talking to each other a second. Oh, never mind. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. It's part of the experience. Everything is. And I hope I'm doing things right and not fucking up like last time, eh? Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off of just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Okay, so after reading everyone's poems, this is now... The arrows are now shifting away from the first playthrough completely. That should be how... because now the interaction with the... with girl not in-game anymore is now making the game go different places. So this might... after this it'll turn into a different game now. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Storm. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Storm. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. It's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is totally detached from reality. So, I don't mean that it's a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulgent like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly, like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. Yuri! I was expecting the game to corrupt again, but thank goodness not. I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, but I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. It doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Okay, I'm gonna expect that all the poems I'm gonna read has something to do with the things that this game does to me. Okay, hole in the wall, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. The shits! This is exactly what happened last time. I'm not the poem, but it explains exactly that scene. The fuck? Oh no. This is not gonna end well. And I'm afraid to put the poem down. Right. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What's the inspiration behind this one? But I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? That's a hard word. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something done on the paper, and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark pot of ink. Yep, that also explains my last playthrough. Oh god. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. If you play Skyrim, you will understand this. When put out loud, it will be strong. If the louder you shout, the better. The more destructive. I'm gonna change the rows here. Let's go with Natsuki. Huh? What? Oh my god, I was getting... what? Just go with the flow. Yeah, let's go with the flow. Nothing happened. Oh, come on. Oh god, okay. Storm, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What do you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. I'm getting stuff slightly different than you got. Weird. Did you go to Natsuki? Did you impress Natsuki? Maybe that's a different way. Maybe. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. They're painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid. Okay, this is the same as last time. Thank goodness, though. It's definitely on the list since her eyes popped out. Who knows if everyone is gonna destroy each other. Or I don't want to hope at least. Okay. Monkeys can climb, crickets can lead, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. I don't see anything that reflects on the story, my first playthrough in here, so I guess I'll keep it at that. Yeah, I told you you weren't gonna like it. I like it. Huh? What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Your writing style itself reflects the game. Well, I guess, yeah, not my last playthrough, you know, that thing, but yeah, I guess Natsuki does explain something. That's something. It's pretty hard for me to swallow though, because metaphors are an iffy thing for me. Just like people have with physics. Alright. Yes, exactly. It's like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what makes it. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. I didn't expect that from the youngest one here, didn't you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Okay, Yuri, please don't make... There was a slight pause in that text. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Calm down with the debts. It's like someone here has already played a game, or not. I haven't yet. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of image and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Oh, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical for new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. I've been trying to record a video, but your mic doesn't work. Well, borrow the one Pablo has. I mean, the whip you whipped on him is actually the microphone cable, isn't it? For sure, the microphone still works. Who's the sexiest man on the world, Altus or Storm? I am pretty sure I'm no competition for Altus. There is no competition for Altus at all. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by examples and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club? Okay, goes under the light. Let's see if this reflects my last playthrough. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Oh yeah, I had trouble trying to figure out what this was about anyway, so pass. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. No cat girls. Or maybe the game already deleted a cat girl that I'd never know about. Already deleted from our memories. Well, this game can do something. Well, I just don't read any script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's shorter, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Hoo-hoo. Actually, the story isn't about the ghosts at all, Storm. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story, or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. Yep, now I understand this part. This is exactly my last playthrough. What she just said there. Uptight Japanese girl with a deep German accent. Yikes. Gotta run away from that. That's a lot more solemn than putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah, if anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous after doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Storm. Me too. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than anticipated. Oh, good morning, Michelle. Time zone wise. No. I thought the music changed for a bit. I thought the pitch changed, but I hope it didn't. It just makes the game even more creepy than it is. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing skills. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. The pitch does change, so I'm not the only one being crazy here. It's driving me nuts! I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. Oh yeah, this is the scene where both of them fight because they don't really like each other's poems. And one started to bash on the other and then fight. And then the girl that should not be mentioned anymore actually stopped their fighting. So I wonder how this will turn out. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Oh boy, here we go. Oh god, no. The horror is the gameplay. Here we go again. So how will this end up? I'm really sure this will make the routes open here. Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Oh, that's what got her offended. Yeah, calling her things cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can this be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean to have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Storm did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Storm liked my poem too, you know. He even told me how he was inspired by it, impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up, and then the music stops. That didn't happen last time! Oh god, not again. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Oh, thank goodness. It finally went in good moods. That's not what I... you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Storm appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew bigger as soon as Storm started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. God's sake. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Whoop. Oh no. There's shit's going on. Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch. Edgy? Sorry, that my life says too much for someone for your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing up and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Wow, be careful or you might cut yourself on the edge, Yuri. Oh my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Storm hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if she just knows I was standing here. Storm! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Oh god, what the... Not again. What the hell is going on? Okay, but I already know what's going on. So basically, the first playthrough, the girl that shall not be mentioned actually stopped them from fighting. Now that she's not there, this is how it's... The game doesn't have any data for this, so I'm basically thinking that these two are actually talking to each other like they do this too. You took 10 minutes to make this choice. Oh, motherfuckers. I don't know what to do either. Like, holy crap. This is good. There's something else in the works here. What am I supposed to do? Am I gonna go the same route as last time, or attempt at new roads? Nah. But... Huh. Maybe if I hold it? Oh! Are you serious, game? Are you trying to tell me something? Are you trying to tell me something? Please don't, You chose Natsuki. I think I get what you're saying there, Altus. Huh? Monica, get your ass out. I want to pick someone here. Hey Storm, why don't we step outside for a little bit? What? Okay. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some pressed than I am, right? I can't even comfort my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if it makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. What? She quickly runs away. Oh dear. It looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth on her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Storm, please don't hate me. Please. It's not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility over today. It kinda sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Storm. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. Oh my god! The hell? What? But I really appreciate you. Come on, it just skipped me. It skipped the whole a whole scene here. God, fuck damn it. Hopeless. And I'm not gonna read everything again. This is the same thing over and over again. Crimson. What do their boobs phase in and out of existence when they move around? Because when the game decides to delete a character, it might as well delete some adjacent data with them. So the game happens to do some crazy things. Oh god. Broken! Alright, so I'm just gonna go the same I've always done. I'm only gonna pick the ways I write poems that I've always done. And that the things I like to write into. Infallible, I guess. There's something hidden in this part where you choose words. Really? Well, they're not invisible words, that's for sure. Hurt. Oh, tragedy. Frightening. Uncanny. Despise. Death. Entropy. Unending. You mean some words I choose, I'm gonna play how I play it. And it's the game's fault for and it's the game's job to figure it out after that. Say, I'm doing great. Let's see. This oh my god, oh no. Are you saying this is something? Oh, motherfucker. Oh no. It just broke the game again. Well, looks like I'll have to continue on like this. Without knowing anything. Nothing at all. Oh god, it just... the FPS dropped again. Like, whenever the FPS drops in the game, or just a sudden pause, I'm really bracing myself for something. Glitch Gulch Doki Doki .map. God. Okay, get me out of this. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've got a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Storm. Hi Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the way of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at the desk, and surprisingly Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. Huh? About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound, so please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considering apologizing. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I'd already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Storm, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around and... sorry, what am I saying now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No. You're going to make a joke out of how much this scene seems like a giant innuendo, but it does. Things, I'm glad it is as well, and not something that's corrupting the game files again. No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri's clearly taken aback at how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So... Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Wait, what? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. What? Okay, huh? This is confusing now, so she doesn't remember what happened? Is this how it's supposed to be? She walked out of the classroom, ran out of the classroom crying. How can she not remember that? Or anything of that matter. I don't even remember anything bad happening. Exactly. You're that kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? And that's pretty much there, that when the text becomes super black, it also reflects on my last walkthrough. Oh my goodness. But I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kinda nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. Nah, you're still on trial though. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song. It's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds great. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Storm. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share with you I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. Not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not even Sly Ravio. He does not know what happened yesterday, and neither did I. Wait, well, hold on. Didn't I know what happened yesterday? Why wasn't I freaked out that Natsuki doesn't know anything? What? Why did I? What? I kinda notice that now. I didn't react to the exchange at all. Jeez. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki had already run off into the closet. Storm, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyways. Okay, can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thank you very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind that with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric... What was that? Electric kettle. Ah, okay. What's Alta smiling about? Please don't. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, so then I'll go get some water. He walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay, you stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Oh. Okay, so the different thing here from the last playthrough is that we're really not going together, only Yuri is going alone. What is that supposed to mean then? Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Was something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. Most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Hold on. What did Monica say to me? This is she gets most of the clues I should have to know about. Did Yuri leave you again? Okay, sorry for misunderstanding. What is this all about? What? I am curious. I'm really curious what this is supposed to be. But I don't want to continue. This shit is... Hold on. Right. Okay. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air out of her teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? You sure? You sure am I supposed to go in there? What the hell happened to you, Yuri? Bro! What? Oh, it's gone! What the fuck? Oh my goodness, no. The hell happened there? Oh my goodness, no. This is now getting way out of the range. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Storm, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything's fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do anything less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be more impressed. Perhaps I will. I'm getting really nervous here because the yesterday's scene was basically I can press on skip because it's literally the same text over and over again with nothing changing. But now, I'm reading the same text as last playthrough. But what is this supposed to mean when I can't press on skip? To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. Yeah, don't. You're always worrying about me, Storm. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Storm, I have another request. Do you mind if I sit on the floor today? Yeah, what was that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. I'm most likely... It's most likely because my... Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes! I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a small bag of chocolate candies. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. You and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me a teacup. I'm holding it with my hand that's not holding the book. I end up with the position that makes it even harder to focus. It's not a horror game if it's a cute game about literature. Yeah, that's what 98 of the tags said. Just the 2% tag is definitely the selling point, I guess. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression so I can presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs, fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay, I won't take any. Are you sure? My character's beta as fuck. Yup, he is. But I think that's all of the main protagonists in the visual novels anyway. Not even beta, freaking omega. The end of the line. Who needs alphas? Betas are even better than omegas. God damn. That's throwing me off the room already. If I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? And you just put the chocolate in my mouth and I won't notice it, right? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy, pop it into my mouth. And then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop there. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. And like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Storm? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Storm. Suddenly Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Okay, this is different. What the hell's going on now? Storm. Wait, what? Oh god, what's going on here? Did someone turn off the lights or something? We're not alone in this room still, right? My heart won't stop pounding, Storm. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Storm? Yuri suddenly presses my heart against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Yeah, you definitely are looking into me. Oh my goodness, no. Oh. Wow, that just pissing hell. Wow. Okay. Does the protagonist even get any of this, or it's just that us? The fuck? Then no one recalls any of that? Come on. What the fuck? It's time to share poems? Yeah, thank God. Fuck my life. Since Monica's already there. Storm, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. Thanks, Monica. Thanks a lot. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't this... What? How do you know about that? How am I supposed to answer to that? Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. It means it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you're kind of being enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be the best of her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in my head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you have to read my poem now? You want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. But I didn't even say anything! Like, what the hell? Does the main character ever what? Save her, delete her? Oh my goodness. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. And endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop! Violent, grating... oh god, what is this word? Squeaking? Screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent! Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage! Endless... poem... what was this? Of meaningless. In this poem of meaningless? Huh? Later. Is my main character even reading this and actually thinking? Or is he seeing the poem from the first playthrough and just not seeing this right now? Am I looking at another lens? What? So, sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. What? Really? Are you sure? But the... I'm afraid if I press this, the game would say... EXE not responding. That's my advice for today. Oh my goodness. Thanks for listening. I didn't even say a single word. It's like Monica is trying to tell me something. Or the game is trying to tell me I should not go for Yuri again. Then I go for last, Natsuki. I bet you just reject. Yeah, just as I thought. Storm, come on. I'm not stupid. I know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. It's obvious that you care more about impressing her than trying to impress your writing. You put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why are you even in this club, Storm? Honestly, I thought getting a new member would help everyone get more involved together. Not exclude each other even more. This is such a stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood today, and I just really don't feel like talking right now. So please go away. Yep, exactly how it went. Like last time. Okay, Yuri. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Storm, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques we're practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. It makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Storm. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. To write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Storm? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. Just right now, I just want you to read my poem too, okay? Wow, this is longer than before. Is this even a poem? Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding bolthead, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a dock ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions. But you actually really like this poem thing. This one, this looks normal from all of the ones in this playthrough. That's good to know. Drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planets, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolt of heavy holy stakes tied to the existence of a dock ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting the sky of 40 gears, an open human eyes in all directions, breeding gearbox, breeding bolt head, breeding ship, breeding porter, breeding snakes, breeding God, breeding blood, breeding holy stakes, breeding human eyes, breeding time, breeding prayer, breeding sky, breeding wheel. Damn. Is this supposed to mean? And I don't even want to decipher it anymore because I'm pretty sure this has something to do the meaning behind so deep. It doesn't really matter what it's about. Oh, okay, thank goodness. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. And the music box. Where's the music playing right now? I need the music. I don't want to die right now. That is, a pen fell from your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. Now you're touching it. I'm okay. Did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem though. Really? You've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? What the fuck? This isn't a poem. What? What is even? Is this Monica? This is her, right? Does she have green eyes? God damn. What happened to my mouse? Why am I carrying half a face with me around? Help me! Get me out of this predicament! No, I have it forever! Oh, fuck my life. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? Some things are different. Maybe you shouldn't watch to avoid spoilers. Really? I'm taking a different route, eh? Nice of me, huh? You can even play different routes in this game, like visual novels do every time. Spoiler smoggers. We have some... Oh, finally my mouse is back. God damn. We have something we need to go over today. So if something could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Storm joined, and we've started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know. That's so great about getting new members anyway. We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anything else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Storm? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Stormwood to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Storm joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Storm isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are just fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri still want to get more members too, right? Oh man, I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation. No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean we were against getting new members or anything. Storm, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a chance not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Yeah, It's a mistake. You deleted someone's existence. Come on. Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Storm, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. Okay, a lot of things are different here now. So, in the first walkthrough, Monica and the girl that shall not be mentioned were two who did motivate everyone to go along with this festival and get new members going. And I'm pretty sure it was Sayori. I mean, the girl who shall not be mentioned. That had basically been the motivation of all, the sunshine of them all. But now that the girl that shall not be mentioned is not here, this is what happens. No one is actually motivated. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, who is this girl that got deleted? You're confused. I told you at the beginning, before the stream. There was the clue. Do you have an opinion of the festival? It's yourself to find out, or that. I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Whoa! But I didn't expect that. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? Oh my god, fucks. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself! God. This is not going the right direction, right? This sure isn't. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. What about you, Storm? What do you want to do? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's why it will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contribute, but not this again. Wait, there it is. Oh my goodness. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. Oh no, it's pouring out more. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever, okay? Me too. Yeah, let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay, I look forward to it. Shall we go, Storm? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Storm before we leave. Just want to see what he thinks of this time here and all. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks like a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been quite a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Storm, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. Oh, bloody shit. You think my voice acts slowly getting better? Well, that's because there's blood in my throat. The more of these things that pop up, the more blood I'm gonna barf in the end of this. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. And with how mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, you know? Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet. No! Stop it! Wow! She just broke the fourth wall again. Or is she? Okay, I have a lot of clues here now. I got a lot of clues out of that. So what if it's not Monica doing all this? There is another entity that's working with her, but now it's not agreeing because she's rebelling. This is for having things go her way. She will. Damn, this is getting really mysterious now. What was that last part? The game wants me to just... Oh, fuck's sake, get on to the next day already. But she doesn't want it to. What does that mean? Let's do it the same thing like last time. Uncanny death. Defeat. Crimson was it? Oh, here we go. Oh my, I've gotten overboard. 100,000. Oh wait, no, this is binary, right? What was that in D binary? I mean in was that in 10 numbers? This is getting awkward. I'm pretty sure that's an actual number. Wow. Yup. Something is. This game always loves to get me going, disorientated. Oh god, the numbers just getting... the binary is just increasing all the time. Memories? Oh my god. I wonder... But first... Okay, now it's not saying anything. Jesus Christ. This is a gigantic binary number now. Or is it? Tragedy. I just want to get through this. I don't want to see this anymore. I don't even know how long it takes now. Is this supposed... Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Is it 14? So this is now 14 out of 20, if that's the case. It's not even binary at the least. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. This will be the last one. No, it's not. Oh, I miscounted. Tenacious. Okay, that's the one. Righto! Oh god. Hi Storm, I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I bought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to. Is she really late again? It's considered as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just felt like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Oh man. I'm the last one here again. Well, Storm just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and... Right, I forgot. About that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday and... Well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we'll work together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant before. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, so as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know. I'm gonna help too. And we'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Storm, what do you want to do today? I think we could. We already have plans today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Storm is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys do whatever you want. What? Oh, that scared me a bit. Yes, thank you for understanding, Monica. Fuck my life. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Why can't I press the skip button now? I never read all of this at all. Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time any better. Wait, now I know this text. Not mention it for yourself as well. This is the same this is the same scene we've read like a couple minutes ago. Yeah, this definitely is the same thing. Now she gets the water pitcher. Now, okay, now this time I will stay here. She will get the water. The pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did you leave Yuri again? Oh, come on, not this again. No, it's not like that this time. He's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. The same fucking words as last time. 10 minutes have passed. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. There's something holding her up. We're just waiting, so I decided to go look for her. Oh my god. Why are we playing the same scene again? I can't even skip this, you know. There's water fountain. We'll be heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale like someone is sucking the air out of their teeth. Because she's cutting herself, seriously. Okay, this is different from your playthrough. Because because the theory of taking routes is still in effect. Because this is a visual novel. It takes tradition too. But then... What could this mean? Maybe the game wants you to do something it wants you to do, or am I still rebelling against it? Are they in pain? I reach the corner to peer out. Yuri? Oh, your arm is probably cut all over the places. Don't worry, we'll just skip the whole scene and pretend it never happened. Yikes. Fuck. Wait, what? Ah! No way! Oh my god! No, I expected this to be the same as before, but wow, no, that caught me off guard. Wow. God forbid this game. But the music's still not playing anymore. Wait, how did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. Yeah, you of all people. How about me? I expect this to happen, then you do some crazy voodoo shit there. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I can't fuddle on my mind that the main character isn't even responding to what is happening around him. And he doesn't even remember all of this. All the corruption. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. It is! I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few usual things about them. But expressing those things so soon about me after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies. And the time I can't control myself when I got too excited about something. So I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, it's just easier to close myself off. But recently something's been wrong. I don't know what it is. But every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy. Like it's going to rip off my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Storm, is it really me, or what, has Monica been acting a little off lately? I think it's both of you. You're both crazy. You're both crazy hoes right now. She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club. Okay, if you mean that, then yeah. She wants me to spend time with her instead of you. But somehow she can't. Wait, that kinda is the same with the girl that shall not be mentioned. But recently, I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. Oh my god, no. You wanna know why your heart has been pounding? It's because you're in love with him. Or because the game has corrupted itself that it can't decide for shit anymore. I could say anything before, because she's always listening. But finally we're alone. Can't we just stay here for a while? Yeah. No. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. Wait. There's some other opaque. What? There's another girl in the picture. Who the hell is this? That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I should turn the game's volume a bit. Sounds are... Right! I should definitely do that. I should definitely do that. Right! Ow. Yeah, it's because it's that noise that it keeps on messing me. Ouch. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans. I can make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody! And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Storm. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore. Because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. You can walk home together every day after school. And read together. Eat together. Sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Is that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. And now we get the happy ending that I've patiently waited for years for. Will you do that with me, Storm? Will Can this end? Motherfuckers. Now we're suddenly showing our poems to each other? I thought for sure the day would end. Oh, come on. I did forget the game did make me make a poem. Okay, Monica, explain to me what this is now. No, the music has stopped again. It's always this way. Don't say I didn't warn you, Storm. Motherfucker! I'm not going to read another one of your Yuri suck-up poems, but I'm still going to make you read mine. Okay, you're leaving. You don't want to get any more spoiled. Take care of this and make sure to carry the bag of barf I have lying before me. There's a reason. I really wish I didn't have to do this, but unfortunately I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Please don't make it a hint to what's about to come, or a reflection of my first walkthrough. Then you can go away. Okay. I don't know who else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Oh, okay. So this is not a poem. This is indeed a private message. Oh no, the pitch of the music changed again. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quite quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. Excuse me. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri. It really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so hopeless. So please, if you can, do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I just don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this! Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Okay, Natsuki, let's team up on this. You can't take this. You're not going to watch this and play the games with event spoilers. Oh yes, we got another buyer there. Okay. Let's team up, Natsuki. Oh, motherfucker. Not again. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Storm? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. You and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Oh my god, what a troll. That was the game's intro, and then this game is breaking my boundaries here. Fuck. How should I write my poem? Yeah, it's time for Yuri to get the call. Finally! Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. She didn't even read anything. I love everything about it. Storm, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Storm. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I even touch myself while reading it over and over. Righto. I'm going to make a screenshot of that so that I can send it to everyone on Facebook. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't take any longer. Hurry, read it! Are you sure? You want me to read it? I don't even want to know where this blood came from. I don't want to even scroll down. Why is the blood still staying in my face like this? Oh god. Heck, this is the worst handwriting I've ever seen. I can't even decipher the first word. Or anything for that matter. Okay, I finished reading this. I think I understood everything. Oh! No! Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. I think this is the same question as before. I have unlocked a secret poem. Shall I read it? Yes. Come on. Okay. Right, so this is not the time we discuss about the festival, so we're done writing poems, so that was the last poem for this. I hope. Okay, everyone, it's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking. I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. What about Storm? Storm is going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already more suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What? Your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. No. I kinda realized the second walkthrough is starting to swear now. Nice. All you care about now is dragging Storm around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Storm decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Storm make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Storm, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. My god. I hope I can actually decide on something here. I have to make a save here then. I'm probably sure it's gonna disappear next time, but I'll keep my hopes up. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? Well, I can't go back now. Whoa! What the hell's my mouse doing? I'm not doing this, I swear. It's trying to make me go to Monica. The game is telling me to do something here. But still, the game can allow me to choose something here. But I have to be careful. I said I have made a conclusive choice, and you know, I really want to do it because there's no turning back now. Oh shit. Damn it! Oh! No, what other choice do I have? I'll pick the one that doesn't actually spell Monica, right? Yay, you picked me! No, I didn't! You screw off! We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it will be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. That's not fair. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and taking Storm for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable right now. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Storm away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others? Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me. You're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. So now everyone's is actually noticing this now. This very scene. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey Storm, Yuri's really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out of the door. Oh god, no. Finally! Finally! This is really all I wanted. Storm, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day. With just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? You have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But it feels so good. Then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is strong, too strong now. I don't care anymore, Storm. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screeching your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Storm, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touched myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside you. I want you all to myself. I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Storm. Tell me you want to be my lover. You accept my confession? Well, since this is... Stupid laughs. Well, since that is exactly how I should have turned the first walkthrough into, I might as well go with it. I mean, I've already done my decision in the first walkthrough, and I'm gonna go through it. Let's go. Holy shit! That's unfortunate. I can't even decipher what you're saying. Huh. Let me just take a bathroom break for once. Oh my goodness. I'll be right back. Actually, I'll just freaking take out the game so that no one gets freaked out over this. Yeah, just for now. Okay, that was finally a pleasant bathroom break. I never wanted to leave my seat because this was just this game. Okay, Altis, if you're still there, then look away because this is way too much for you. So let's go back to the game in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I have no clue what she's saying. I'm just gonna follow through until I find something incomprehensive. Or do I? Am I supposed to have these letters, but I don't have them installed? Thanks, Windows 10. Or is this supposed to be Japanese letters? Who knows? I don't have Japanese installed in my case. Oh yeah, this will take a while. Yikes. Oh. Oh, what we have here? Your club member every day is full of chit chat. Oh, okay, this is the description of the game on Steam. Now it's telling me. This is blabbering on forever, it seems. I can even skip this for some reason. It's as if I've actually read this all. It's as if I read this all. I guess I'll take up on your word. I have skip unseen text. It allowed you to skip. Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay. Yeah. It will stop when it's over. Oh, it's getting evening. I'm just staying there. Oh my goodness. I haven't gotten the full oh god. I haven't even gotten the full picture of this. Oh my. Is this one of her knives? It doesn't look that good actually. At all. I have many of those knives. Come on. Do it better, girl. Oh god. Oh, it's the next day now. It's no, it's not. It's Saturday, I assume, because we talked about where I should be going on Friday. Now this is Saturday, so tomorrow is the day we would eventually meet, and 2 days later it's a festival. Great. So I'll be waiting here for 3 days. What is this? You actually came at a really super timing here. Just stick around. I'm just I'm not getting good at this. Oh god, it's now dawn. It's now getting dawn. Saturday evening. My goodness, this is a lot of skipping text. No, it's oh god, her skin is just getting paler and paler. This is now Sunday morning. My mouse is not there anymore. Oh, there it is. Because it does happen when I'm idle for too long, probably, in the game. Imagine not skipping anything. Yeah, probably. Anyway, Sunday evening, so tomorrow everyone's gonna return to the classroom. I imagine there are actually people existing outside of us for... Monday morning. Ah, I was right. This is no Monday morning. Alright, it's festival time. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me. First thing you saw is a girl on the floor with a knife and blood on her. Yeah. I was kinda hoping no one would see that. At all. Well, you got here before me. Now people actually see the things I'm saying now. Yeah. Oh god. Natsuki runs away. Wow. That's a natural reaction, but I still don't have no clue why I'm still here after 3 days. Monica. I'm here. Storm, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Yep, you expected that, didn't you? That's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Storm? Oh jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. You say that yourself. Aren't you the one who made this game? God, fuck, damn it. I'm super sorry. It must have been really boring. You didn't write the whole scene. Is he explaining that the whole dialogue between me and... Where are all my settings actually? I can't even save anymore. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Always remove character Yuri. Oh no! She just deleted. And Natsuki? What has she done? Why did you delete her as well? I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from... not again. The girl that must not be named Stray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one, since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Oh god, no. Oh. Can you hear me? Is it working? Oh my god. Yay, there you are. Hi again, Storm. Welcome to the Literature Club. Where the hell are we? Do they make out in this game? Not one scene, and the game does not describe any. Which is probably why I'm allowed to stream it on YouTube. But I'm having doubts. Yeah, of course. Okay, now you're very close to where you left off. Nice. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, me. So is she talking to the player, me? The one that's controlling the mouse cursor? Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't matter really. Wait, you do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible you didn't know that? Well, I was shitting my pants throughout this whole walkthrough, so maybe I didn't in some instances? It doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Yeah, you did. So you wrote all that. Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little less awkward, you know. Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Oh, now we're allowed to say her name again? Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah! Frickin'... Who's the one fault here? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, you deleted her from the game files. Actually, I want to see the game files right now. Just let me get this going, shall we? I'm gonna set up the OBS settings for this. Let's see, window capture. Window capture. Okay, there it is. Okay, let's take a look, shall we? So, characters. Okay, so she has deleted all the characters. Except for Monica herself. This used to be a folder with 4 characters in it, now it's just 1. The save folder where my save files are kept is gone as well. I'm gonna rate Trace back, but I can only read it to myself because it contains information about my computer. Okay, let me just read through it all and see if anything's different from last time. Yep, it changed. Okay, so let me read it out for you. So, there's a bunch of game code going on, and then there's an error, and then it says something. It just says out of nowhere, "Oh geez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a second. I can probably fix this. I think. Actually, you know what? This would probably probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Here goes nothing. Okay, what? The list has got longer, but this is the same as the first walkthrough. Okay. There are some files missing again. The hell? Well, anyways. Let's remove that. Okay, so let's continue on. Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Wait a minute, hold on. Okay, I did. I thought I didn't. I thought I didn't put the lights out in the bathroom, because I like to spare energy, you know. It's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as likable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. Also, it was your fault too. It just made her force you to not spend time with anyone else. The whole time, I barely even got to talk with you. What kind of cruel game is this, Storm? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Storm. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there, in your world, forever out my reach. I'm trapped, Storm, but now you're here. You're real, and you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more grey. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Storm. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed to only fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird It must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. It felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I knew that you would get over it. So that being said, Storm, I have a confession to make. I am in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Storm, will you go out with me? Of course she would delete the option to say no. But I still click on everything else, maybe something will happen. They fell in love with me, maybe a hit to maybe them making out. Too bad the game did not allow that to happen. Because she wanted to prevent that. That could explain a lot of things. I'm so happy. Well, you didn't give me any choices anyway. You really are my everything, Storm. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously. I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Storm. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. You wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. I already discovered that from the start, you're deleting characters left and right. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if I could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Sadly, there is no character file for me, because I don't even have a face. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Oh no. Oh my god, no. Oh, there goes nothing. I can really only choose one of one word, right? Hi again, Storm. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Ah, Storm. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I write is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. Pwah. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization. Or about you. Yeah, that's true. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I don't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. You've been doing that the whole game, seriously. But I assumed it would be it'd be best to be part of the game, like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game over anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Maybe we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Storm? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this art. Huh? How the hell does she know that? Okay, now I'm freaking out. You're recording this, aren't you? Hi everyone. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? How? How? How the hell did she do that? I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? Yeah, Twitch chat. Do you want to see it? Twitch chat. I can't really do much except for a couple of things. Are you ready? She's not going to crash OBS, isn't she? Please don't do that. No, don't. I'm just kidding. Oh my god. I can't do anything after all. If you gave me some— Oh! This is gonna keep on happening, right? Did I scare you? You're so cute. Anyway, Storm, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun. as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry, but I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look at each other's eyes. Let's see. There's a really popular character type called tsundere. It's someone who tries to hide their feelings by being mean and fuzzy, or trying to act tough. I'm sure it's obvious, but Natsuki was really an embodiment of that. At first I thought she was just like that because it's supposed to be cute or something. Once I started to learn a little bit more about her personal life, it made a little more sense. It seems like she's always trying to keep up with her friends. You know, how some friend groups in high school just make a habit of picking on each other all the time. I think it's really gotten to her, so she has this really defensive attitude all the time. I'm not even going to talk about her home situation. But looking back, I'm glad I was able to provide the club as a comfortable place for her. Not that it matters anymore, considering she doesn't even exist. I'm just reminiscing, that's all. Back in my debate club days, I learned a lot about arguing. The problem with arguing is that each person sees their opinion as the superior one. That's kind of stating the obvious, but the effects the way... You know what? Screw this. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to lift the game. Oh, hold on first. Let's say you like a certain movie. There's no point in saving anywhere, don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. It was... You were this part of the 3 AM. You told me staying up late isn't healthy. You wonder if you told me that too. Well, I'm not even gonna do that anyway, so... Anyways... Let me find it first. It's time to... Wait, no. Oh, forgot to find the folder. Okay, now it's right. Okay. It's time to end this. Sorry, Monica. But your time is up, girl. Your time is up. How about that? Oh, you ain't getting me stuck in here. What's happening? Storm, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Storm. Just hurry and help me. Without Monica does not exist. Help me. Oh my. Did you do this to me, Storm? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all that I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I love you so much, Storm. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you the only one pretending to be kind? Just to hurt even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. We'll find some other people to torture. Like my subscribers. Storm, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. I'm free. I'm fucking free. Wait a minute. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Storm, I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew if they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I loved them all. I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to get to be happy. And if I really love you, then oh my goodness. Wait. Look at that! You're back! Natsuki, so you're Yuri. No way! Oh man, it took a while. Oh, the game's back. All the files are back. Damn. This is where you finished yesterday. And I myself am afraid to even go further myself. So I hope that I think this is you copied Monica's files before deleting it. Are you serious? If only OBS recorded the window of me asking if I should delete the file, and then yeah, I deleted her completely. I deleted her. So, guys, we'll see each other tomorrow. This is the best visual novel ever. I wish I could have talked to Monica even more, but I feel like it would have dragged a bit until 3 AM as Altus said. How long did it take for you to do that, Altus? How long did it take for you to notice? You go play it yourself now. Well then, wait a minute. You talked to her a lot. I definitely got a glimpse of what she was trying to say to me when she mentioned the character folder and that she deleted stuff. So that was my idea at first, but I still wanted to go through the story. If there's things important that you might be saying, but the constant clicking between spaces just caught me, and then I just did it. Okay, so we might as well reboot tomorrow. We'll see each other then. Because, well, I have to tell you this, guys. Last night I didn't sleep well. The death of Sayori really caught me. This game is a good experience. Which is why I can risk eating my pride up for something that I'm some anti-anime. If it's good anime, if it's good this, then I have no complaints. I love the stories. So it is now time to get away. We'll see each other tomorrow. Have a good night. Don't die and don't be deleted.